time is 5 o'clock on this Friday afternoon, Friday evening, April 20th, 2018. Time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Friday evening, April 20th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock and it's 54 degrees in beautiful downtown North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Democratic Party alleges Trump-Russia conspiracy and new lawsuit. Michael Cohen said he would take a bullet for Trump, maybe not anymore. Southwest Mercy, did the FAA wait too long to order engine checks? Yes, Professor Bragg that she can't be fired for bad math for Barbara Bush. She might be right. A new allegation says Trump lied about his wealth. Students mark 19th anniversary Columbine massacre by walking out to protest gun violence. Under pressure to show results on North Korea, Trump the showman can't stop raising the bar for success. Palestinians clash for military on heels of Israel's 70th birthday. Russia said U.S. did not violate red lines during Syria strikes. The migrant caravan's next test may be an even tougher journey. One shot wounded at Florida school in Ocala, Florida, and suspect in custody. Comey memo showed Trump wanted faster response to Putin call. 2 Florida deputies killed by gunmen while eating in a restaurant. Lost race, frigid grandma, 1 in 2 killings arrested in Texas. Japan's Mount Owl erupted for the first time in 250 years, spewing rock ash 90 feet in the sky. Syria's president returned to France the prestigious Legion d'Honneur, saying he would not wear the award of the country that was a slave to the United States. A Chicago area woman convicted in a Florida mass shooting in a Canadian mall was sentenced life in prison with a no chance of parole in 10 years. Russia's President Vladimir Putin remains the country's most trusted politician, but his rating in a state-run opinion poll has fallen below to 50%. The Democratic National Committee filed a lawsuit on Friday, charging Russia, President Trump, and WikiLeaks organization with conspiracy. The FBI has wafted a $1 million reward for information leading to the return of Austin Tysa, an American journalist invested nearly 6 years ago in Syria. Senator Chuck Schumer, Democrat of New York, announced support Friday for decriminalizing marijuana at the federal level. All store-bought remain letters should be discarded because of the nationwide E. coli outbreak. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention advised. Ex-Foxborough school administrator arrested in Connecticut over a school fight club. Sergeant Tracy Burbis Memory now lives on foot at the Brockton Police Station. Police dressed in all-colored fatigues and sold an arm of heavy weapons could be seen governing beyond large armored vehicles while 3 helicopters circled overhead as at one point a small drone was deployed. OPEC, Russia back continued oil cuts drawn top iron. No turnaround yet for Virginia elected with spider earnings boost. Wells Fargo fined $1 billion on the border to London abuses. U.S. Senate investigated AT&T and Verizon over wireless collusion claim. The Net stock now Wednesday down 201.95 points at 24,462.94. SP 509 22.99 points at 2670.14. NASDAQ down 91.93 at 7146.13. Lagoon Nebula dazzles in Hubble's telescope's 20th birthday. Earth's mammals have shrunk dramatically and humans are to blame. Human xenomass may have been involved to be the world's elite divers. Peter Childuston. 5:01 on this Friday evening, and it's time for a sport. Boston Celtics will be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee, Game 3 at 9:30 p.m. And the Boston Red Sox will be taking on Oakland Athletics and Oakland game time, 10 o'clock. Former NFL player sells Mickey Mantle rookie card for near $2.88 million. Eagles Nick Foles agreed to an amended deal, and Bill Peters resigns as head coach of the Carolina Hurricanes. Peter Childers' time is 5:01 on this Friday evening, and it's time now for Peter Childers Trevor the Trends to check. Beep, beep. Let's study off on the MBTA where the Department of Train, 8:19, 3:55 p.m. from South Station up at 10:50 minutes fiasco between Sheridan and Providence due to an early mechanical issue in the Amtrak train traffic. Alright, how was Zimbabwe's in New England? In Rhode Island? 95 on the southbound side, so between Protected and downtown Providence. 95 at the northbound side, so between Crescent and Providence. 195, both ends back between East Providence and downtown Providence. 6 connector slope from 695 downtown Providence 295 at the southbound side, it's over at Route 6 in Johnson. 295 at the northbound side, so between 37 and the Crescent area. 146 in the both ends is back to between 99 all the way up to the Woonsocket North Smithfield area. Route 6 on the westbound side, so between 79 and Sagamore. Sagamore Bridge, it's slow on both ends. Route 3 on the southbound side, it's over the South Sagamore area. 28 at the northbound side, Los on the Bourne Rotary. 95 on the southbound side, so between 128 Kennington and 295 in the Attleboro. 24 southbound side, south between 128 Kennington and 139, so in the Hillbest game between 495 and random all the way down to Route 44. 3 on the southbound side, so between Bridgeview area. 120 at the both ends, it's on the northbound side, it is backed up between Bridgeton and Randolph. 120 at the southbound side, it is stopped up between Westwood and Route 24 in Canton. Southern Expressway on the southbound side, so between Quincy and the Braintree Split. Southern Expressway on the southbound side, so between the Pike down the Dorchester, and northbound side, back to the Dorchester stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between North Tolls all the way down to Loader Airport. Mass Pike westbound side, so between South Boston and Nebraska, between Newton Corner all the way up to Grafton, and Mass Pike eastbound side, so the Newton area. 290 westbound side, it is backed up between Shrewsbury and Worcester. 495 on the southbound side, so between Hudson and the Route 290 Marlborough. 93 in both ends, downtown Boston, backed up, and 93 in both ends, backed between Somerville and Boston. Route 1, northbound side, it is backed up from Chelsea and Charlestown, and hit base again on the Riviera stretch. 128 at the northbound side, so between Lexington, Illinois, and Linfield. 93 at the northbound side, it is so between Boston, Illinois, to up to the Redden, and 3 at the northbound side, it is so from Burlington on the Billwaker. 495 at the southbound side, so west Fernando Chelmsford. 485 at the northbound side, and it's so between Route 3 and Billwaker all the way up to Route 93, and hit base again all the way down to 232 Midtown on 495 north. 3 at the northbound side, it is so between Low Arvin and the National Hampshire. 495 at the southbound side, it is so to Westford, Massachusetts. Route 2 westbound side, it is over the Devon stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is slow around 291 in Springfield. 91 at the southbound side, so between 291 all the way to 57 in the Springfield Avon area. Mass Pike eastbound side, also after 291 in Ludlow. 291 at the southbound side, so Springfield stretch. 91 southbound side, it is so between Woods Walk, so here to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 in both ends is backed up from the Hartford area. 84 both ends back to the downtown Hartford. Westbound side is back to Farmington, and hit back in an 84 westbound to the Waterbury stretch, and on the westbound side, eastbound side, Lawson, Route 8 to Waterbury. 84 eastbound side, so between Bristol, New York, all the to Newtown, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, west eastbound side, back between Greenwich and the Bridgeport. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, so the Trumbull stretch, and 95 at the northbound side, so between Greenwich and the Fairfield, and 95 southbound, stopping going between Stamford and Greenwich. Up north, Spalding Turnpike at the northbound side, so between Portsmouth and Durham. 93 northbound side, also Londonderry, New Hampshire. And East 991 is southbound side. Those are getting them with upstate New York, Vermont on both ends, and all with 50-55. So in 7 Quebec after New York and Vermont and the Canadian-US border. Peter Channel News Time is 5:05 on this Friday evening, and it's time now for a weather report. And take a look at the temperature spread around the region. It turned out to be a beautiful Friday in the weather department. It would turn out to be a perfect day for the Head of the Peacock boat race at Wheaton College and the Wheaton Spring Festival, the Dimple in Wheaton College. Right now, temperature spread around the region, it's in the 42 to 55 degree range in southern New England. Well, it's in the 30s to 40s in northern with a 50 degree in Manchester, Hampshire. And up north, we get some clusters of rain showers stretching from much of Maine, from Rockland all the way up to northern Maine, and stretching out of New Brunswick, some snow and sleet from northern New Brunswick and northwest Maine, and rain showers in eastern portions of Quebec, some snow in eastern Quebec, snow, sleet, rain in the northern portions of Vermont, and snow around Berlin, New Hampshire, and some snow, sleet, rain down at Halifax, Nova Scotia, and central Nova Scotia, and rain and sleet snow in the eastern portion of Nova Scotia. Right now, Norton at 5:06 on this Friday evening. It's 51 degrees, our temperature humidity of 47%, dew point 31 degrees, and the barometer 30.07 inches, rising with winds northwest at 2 miles an hour. All right. Looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For tonight, patch frost after 4 a.m. west, mostly clouds back to the Crescent. Blue skies about 34 degrees, northwest about 5 to 10 miles coming light after midnight. For Saturday, sun sky about 54 degrees, northwest about 7 miles an hour Saturday night. Patchy frost after 3 a.m. west, mostly clouds about 32 degrees. Light northwest wind, Sunday, patch about 4, 7 a.m. west, sunny, skies about 58 degrees, northwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Sunday night, clouds got about 35 degrees, northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Monday, Sunday, the most clouds got 59, about 35 degrees. Tuesday, sun sky about 59 degrees. Tuesday night, just rain. After 1 a.m., mostly clouds about 41 degrees, just spacious 40%. For Wednesday, rain likely, clouds got about 53, about 44 degrees, just spacious 60%. Thursday, chest pain, mostly caused by 56 about 44 degrees, chest pain 35%. And for Friday, mostly caused about 60 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Friday evening, April 20th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good evening, goodbye day, to hope you have a good evening.